Hey, it's Jim Parr here, and we're going to walk through and give you just a few easy steps to create a Facebook bot automatic replies. So this applies to Instagram and Facebook for DMs and Facebook Messenger. So we're going to teach you how to set this up step by step. But before we get going, I've got a link below for a 30-day free trial, absolutely free. You don't have to put in a credit card. You can try it out for yourself, and it is incredible. So let's dive in and get going. So we're in the back of HighLevel. This is where you can do AI automations. You can do text marketing, email marketing. You can build funnels. You can build websites. You can build your forms. You can build membership pages. You can review your Google reviews, Facebook reviews, whatever you want in the back end here. So we're going to check one first thing. The step one is to go in and make sure that you've got your integration set right. So the first thing that you want to do is go into integrations on the left here. And we're actually in a real account, so we're going to hide some of this for privacy, but we're setting it up in real time here. So just make sure you're connected to your Facebook and Instagram. We can see that we're connected here. So that's the first step that you want to do before you get started, because otherwise we won't be able to respond to these Facebook and DMs. So that's your first step. Okay, step two, we're going to go through, we're going to create a workflow. So we do that in automation. So over here, and we're just going to create a new workflow. So we're going to select a recipe. Basically, that's what they call them in this system. So it's basically a template. So you can go in here. We've got Facebook comments plus Workflow AI. So this exposes the user comment to Workflow AI. Then it outputs a response to the comment. So it also uses Workflow AI to analyze the comment and respond accordingly. So that's a good one that you can use. There's a simpler one that you can also use, which is the Facebook comment automation. So this automates the DM replies to comments on Facebook. This is the one that we're going to set up right now. And we'll try the other one with AI on another video here. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to select that, and it starts building everything out for us, which is really, really cool. So it takes the guesswork out of this and allows you to just add in your information, basically. So in this actual setup here, we've got our Facebook comments on a post. Page is, we'll select this in a little bit. We'll go through that. But that is our trigger. You always need a trigger to get things flowing in an automation. And then response on comment, Facebook interaction, call us, visit our website, whatever it is. So get a checklist. So we're going to go to the next step and start configuring them. Okay, our next step here is to set up our triggers. We have Facebook here. So let's go ahead and set up our Facebook. The Facebook page is this for a dental client, Avion Dental. Contains phrase. So you might have a post that says, hey, comment below checklist, and we send you a free checklist, or pricing, or implant guide, or whatever. Our phrase that we typically do is just simple yes. So when we do a video, when we do our reels, we say comment yes to get this to get more information. So we're going to set that up with contains yes. The post type is, we'll leave it at that, is a published post. Now we can do custom, and then we can do the post is, and we can do like start to type in one of our, I don't know what our posts start with, the information, but you can do a custom post. So I don't recommend this because then you have to set up a guide for every single deal. So I always say publish posts, like all posts, and then just leave this one out. So the post type is publish post. Now this comment, this tracks first level comments only. I would leave this at first level because you don't want it to respond every time there's a comment. Like if it sends some information, you only want first level comments. So we're gonna we got that saved, and then we're gonna go ahead and set up one more trigger here, and we're just gonna type in comment, and we're gonna add in our Instagram. You can see these are in beta form, so these are fairly new. Page is, and we'll select our dental page, and the post type is publish post. And so now you can see we could select whatever post. We just had one here the other day. We just want any published post, but maybe it's a published post for veneers and you want to send them somewhere else, or maybe it's a published post for implants and you want to send them a different way. So you could do one for implants, one for veneers, or all in 4, all in 6, whatever you want. Again, we're going to leave this to first level. We're going to save this tag here, or this this information or trigger here, and then we're going to go to respond on comments. Okay, our next step is to respond on comments. So this is important. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. Sometimes you forget to hit save up here and then you lose your work. So it is important to have multiple comments. So, hey, thanks. Check your DM. Thanks for showing interest. Please check your DM. We're going to do one such as maybe I sent and a DM. And then let's put in a few more here. I'm just going to pause and add some real quick. Okay, we got a few in here. We can use some emojis. One other thing you can do, you're probably wondering what this is right here. You can put a space in here and add the first name, so it'll pick up the contact first name, and you could drop that on in there and say, hey Jim, hey so-and-so, and it'll grab that information and drop it in there so it sounds more personable. But we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in here. I always leave this on. I like the comments. I auto respond to like the comment, and then I'll go ahead and save this action. So now, obviously, if we're going to send them a DM, we need to send them a DM. So that's where this next step comes into play here, is we want to do a message to them. So what is that message that we're going to send to them? It depends on whether you're adding an attachment, or it could be a form to a funnel, link to a funnel, whatever it is. Obviously, if it's if they're interested in an implant, then it could be, hey, do you qualify, or see if you qualify right here. Okay, the last thing we need to set up is the Facebook message. So reply to comment via DM, that's the type. You can do a template for this, but we're just gonna say, hey, and then we can personalize this by hitting this custom value and just grab the first name here. And then from there, we want to customize this with the first name. So, hey, John, I'm excited to join you to help you transform your smile. So we could do it like that, or I kind of like it like this. It looks more personable. And then click here, and we're going to put a link. Click here to receive actually to see if you qualify for, yeah, disqualify. And then we're going to put a link in here, and then we're going to send them to a form, and then that form's going to go into an automation so we can nurture that lead even further from there, which is really cool. So we're going to fill this out. We're just going to copy and paste this because we need to set one of these up. And I'm just going to put Avion Dental Team. And we're just going to save that. But we need to add one more reply in here because the next one that we need to have in here is under this area is the Instagram DM. So same message. We'll have the URL in there. And then we'll put Avion Dental Team. And then we're going to save that action. So we can add files in here, or you can add files through a URL too, which is really cool. So you can just click on there and drop in a URL or add an attachment. So it might be a free checklist or whatever. So we're going to save this, and you can see that puts that DM. The other thing is we don't need all these other interactions in here because it's just not necessary because there's different things like call us. We can just go in here and just simply go down and click these out. Visit our website. We don't want that because it's but you could rename these, get the checklist, and have a button there. So we could keep the website one and put our URL in that, like get a free pricing guide or get a free discount or whatever. We could have that in there and add that in so that it works. Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and test this out and just see how it works. We're going to comment and see what happens when we reply to this and see if it works. So we're going to test this out. You can see in this particular reel here, it's got at the very end it says comment yes if you're interested. So book now, comment yes for 10% off your first visit. So we will have a coupon code for that. So I'm going to comment yes and see if it replies. I'm looking at the notifications, and we can go back in the back end. I see a notification. There it is. Hey, excited you are interested in a smile makeover to receive our pricing guide, save thousands on a full arch implant. So one thing to remember, if you have ManyChat turned on, you're going to have to shut that off. Otherwise, you're going to get a couple DMs here. So you want to make sure that's shut off before you go ahead and implement this. So if you have any ManyChat features, go ahead and turn those off and then retest it. But that's how it works. It comes in, and then if we click on this, it's going to take us into a funnel page, and that's where we can go ahead and enter information and and then it's going to nurture that lead. So really cool stuff. If you got any help out of this with this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.